My name is Mario Flores, and I'd like to welcome you to my junk removal Google AdWords training. The reason I'm doing this is because I feel the junk removal industry needs this. There's lots of junk removal companies struggling with Google Ads, and not just that, they're struggling with getting higher paying junk removal leads. Let's start with some of the common questions I get. Do Google Ads work? The truth is, not for everyone, but if done correctly, yes. This leads me into my next question. Why do people fail with Google Ads? Well, there are multiple reasons this happens. People go into it thinking that they're easy to set up. Google Ads are not as easy as handing Google money and getting clients. There's a system/funnel that needs to be set up correctly in order for this to work. The majority of people who try Google Ads don't follow the principles I will tell you about in this training. If these principles are not followed, they will fail. Next question I get is, are Google Ads expensive? The people who think Google Ads are expensive are the ones who have not set up their Google Ads with a proven system. They're spending money to acquire customers but not seeing a good return on investment. When Google Ads are set up right from the beginning, you will see an immediate ROI. Bottom line is you'll want to spend more money on something that is making you money. Let me tell you a little bit about how Google AdWords works for me. Yes, I own my own junk removal business too. I've been in the junk removal industry for the past year and a half now. And in that time, I've been able to perfect my Google AdWords strategy so well that I blow the large nationwide franchises out of the water. Let's talk about some numbers. I'm a small and young business, but thanks to Google Ads, I was able to dive right into the market to start making some decent money. Just last week, I spent $279 on Google Ads, and I booked $13,500 worth of work in 1 week. Think about that. That's a 48 times ROI. I'm going to take it back 3 months now. 3 months ago, I was contacted by a large construction company. They contacted me through one of my Google Ads. I landed a $264,000 contract to do new construction debris removal from 68 houses and 3 apartment complexes that they were going to be building over the next 12 months. This is why it's important to take advantage of Google Ads in the junk removal industry. But most importantly, it's to do it the right way to get these type of results. Now, I'm not saying these results happen every day, but they're not uncommon, and you have a much better chance of getting results like this through Google Ads than you do through a Craigslist ad. What do you expect over time? Will you always have to be spending this much money on Google Ads? Well, like I just explained, 3 months ago, we landed a huge contract. So over time, you start building these commercial accounts, and you can either slow down on your ads or keep them going to start expanding your business. The other thing that will happen is all the residential customers will start to call you back 2 to 3 times per year depending on their needs. This is where customer lifetime value comes into play. We've had customers that call us back 8 to 9 times because we did a great job, and then they refer us to family and friends. So you can see how quickly it starts to create a snowball effect. Google Ads in combination with good customer service will keep your company very busy. Let's start getting more into the details. The most common mistakes people make when getting started. Mistake number 1. They start with a Google AdWords Express account. This is the worst type of account in my opinion. It's very limited and gives Google all the power. Mistake number 2. Using a traditional website that is not optimized for conversions. You need to be using a landing page with lots of calls to actions. I will explain this in more detail shortly. For those of you who have never ran Google AdWords, I'm going to talk about the very basics. Targeting. When setting up a campaign, you'll be given the option to set up your targeting. This is where you'll choose the service area you cover and where people can be when searching for junk removal. You can either choose by targeting by cities, zip codes, dropping a pin, or creating a radius. For targeting, you don't need to get too fancy, just keep it simple. Alright, now we're getting to the good stuff. Your bid strategy can be a bit overwhelming, but when you get it dialed in, it will save you a lot of money and help you tremendously with ad performance. By default, Google will choose maximize clicks as a strategy, basically giving Google all the power of what you pay per click. This is the worst. I use manual CPC. This means I tell Google what the most I'm willing to pay per click is. These prices are actually broken down to the keyword level, meaning you'll place your bid on the keyword, not the entire campaign. The strategy I use when testing a new market is going in a little higher than the competition to have Google place you in a good position and then slowly start decreasing your bid over the next few days. This strategy will help you in the long run with cost. Word of advice, don't bid too low or you'll fall below the first page bid. This is why it's important to keep an eye on all your metrics and check all your CPCs regularly. Structure. This is something that is important to understand. When you're creating a campaign, you need to learn that a campaign is created with ad groups, and every ad group has its own set of ads, structured to specific keywords, and all the keywords have their own bid amounts. This is kind of confusing when you first hear it, but it's an important concept. When you're creating a Google AdWords campaign, this can be overseen. The more structure your campaign has, the better it will perform. Let's talk about keywords. Keywords are what triggers the Google Search Console ads. We give Google a list of words that we want to show up for, but you have to be more specific than that, so Google gives you options. We're going to be using the word junk as an example. For broad match, basically you enter the word in junk with nothing else, and you're basically going to show up for any search term that it has the word junk related into it. This could mean somebody could be searching for something that is not related to your services, such as junk car pickups or we buy junk cars, and this could lead to unnecessary ad spend. Then you can have the option phrase match, meaning you have the word junk in parentheses. What this does is it lets your ad show up for the word junk whenever there's something before or after the word, such as junk and then removal near me or other options. Then you have the exact match option, meaning that you put whatever the phrase you want into brackets, so you will only show up for the exact match term. This helps you limit ad spend, and it gives you a better understanding of what customers are searching for. So some things to take into consideration is that negative keywords can help your campaign. If you enter keywords in such as cars, Goodwill, Salvation Army, those will limit the amount of ad spend that you spend on unnecessary searches. This takes some experimenting. You'll have to put yourself in the shoes of your customers. How would someone that is looking for your services search for you? The importance of ad copy is often overlooked. Your ad copy plays a big part in how Google chooses to place your ad and how they choose to charge you. If you have an ad that resonates with your audience, it will more than likely have a higher click-through rate. How Google responds to this is by giving you a better position and a better CPC. They grade your ads on a scale of 1 to 10. The better your ad performs, the better grade they give you. In order to create a solid ad, remember to put yourself in the shoes of your potential customers. Use ad copy that resonates and follows your ad group keywords across the board. Give people a reason to click on your ad. Maybe a sale, years of experience, professionalism, licensed and insured, and don't forget to give them a call to action. Just stand out from the crowd. Finally, the last piece of the AdWords puzzle. AdWords goes further than Google. The whole point of the ad is to get them to your site and from there to call you. The issue I've seen in this industry is that most junk removal companies are sending you to their main website. It's not that the sites aren't well made or look bad, they just don't have the same effect as a landing page. A landing page is just a one-page site that has some basic info, social proof, and lots of calls to action. These pages are best for Google Ads. The conversion rate on a landing page is much higher than a traditional website. Like I said before, guys, there is a lot of potential in the junk removal space, lots of money to be made. You just have to have the right tools in order to succeed, and that's why I'm going to be offering my junk removal Google AdWords course now. This Google AdWords course will contain landing page creation. To make it even simpler, I'm actually going to give you a downloadable link to download my landing page and just plug and play your logo and your business name and your phone number. It's going to be super simple, guys. You're going to use the exact same landing page that I have, and you won't have to spend a lot of time creating it yourself. I'll also show you exactly how to structure your Google AdWords campaign. I'm actually going to show you my Google AdWords campaign and all the ad groups that I use, the keywords, the exact keywords that I use, and the exact text that I use in all my ads. I'm really going to give you guys, an inside look at everything that I do, and you can just copy and paste it for yourselves. Hit the road running and get success right away. So this course will be available for $497. It's a one-time fee of $497. You won't have to pay anybody else to manage your ads monthly. You know, there's guys charging anywhere from $400 to $1,500 a month. This is just going to be a one-time fee, and you're going to be able to manage them and set them up yourselves 100%, and won't have to be spending all that extra money every month. So all you have to do is head over to junkremovalmoney.com to get your exclusive access to this course. Even if you don't want to take advantage of the course, if you go over to the website, there will be an option for you to sign up to download the letter that I use to send out to property management companies. So if you're not looking to dive into Google AdWords right now and looking more to get those commercial accounts, you can go over there and download the link to get the exact copy that I use for sending out letters and emails to property management companies. That letter has helped me tremendously, and I've definitely put some work into that. So go over there, get your free copy of that, and I hope to see you in the course and to take your business to the next level, guys. If you need to reach me at any point in time, you can reach me over at junkremovalmoney@gmail.com or call or text me at 503-914-7250. Thank you for watching.